So, for anyone who doesn't know, I actually work in the tech industry. I'm a software engineer. It's my day job. It's how I afford all these film cameras. But unfortunately, the tech industry as of recent has been a little bit turbulent, you could say. And, well, it resulted in my ass getting laid off. So I did what anybody would do in that situation. I grabbed my film cameras and headed to Asia for 6 weeks, with the first stop being Singapore. All these weird fences and stuff everywhere. It turns out I don't follow the F1, but apparently there was an F1 race here, the Marina Bay Street Circuit, and that's why it's all fenced and lit up and crazy. And that's the Marina Bay Sands. All the F1 stuff going on has made this place a goddamn maze. I think this could look really good here. Hasselblad on this point. The extra height, this is about 40 mil, so the extra height will let me get to the top of the bay and the bridge in pretty easily. Long exposure, black and white, could look really good. Once I jammed a few frames into the Pentax 17 I'd borrowed for this trip, I headed into the Marina Bay Sands shopping centre, where I instantly felt incredibly poor. I also spotted some guys putting a lot of effort into their food photography. After that, it was time to explore the Merlion Park to line up a few more shots, and I was able to watch these guys just dangling off the side of a building to clean some windows, which is a job you physically could not pay me enough money to do. Lovely, thanks. Where are you from?
Australia. You?
I kind of guessed from the accent.
Yeah. How about yourself?
Ireland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think you've probably ran into enough of us over there, have you?
Yeah. There's a few.
Okay. Scouting mission has been done. I'm just walking back to the MRT. After a couple of hours sleep to keep the jet lag from utterly obliterating me, I headed out for the light show that evening. With the shots from the light show done, it was time to head around to the Double Helix Bridge to take the picture I'd scouted earlier in the day, and on the way enjoy a little bit of music. And of course I had to stop off at the best named food place ever, The next day was much more chill, and after hunting down some local breakfast in the form of some toast and some Singaporean coffee, which was very good, it was then time to catch a metro out to the suburbs to go walk through Windsor Park. Fog lens, and I've been on trains and stuff for like an hour, but cold air in bag. After what felt like 380,000 kilometres worth of walking in the sweltering Singaporean heat, I reached the Treetop walk, which for somebody who is terrified of heights was definitely an experience, and definitely did not need a change of pants after. I didn't realise that taking that boardwalk was going to add another kilometre to the route. I could go that way, but fuck that, I'm going to go back up to the trail and just walk it the quick way because I am done. Fucking 30 degrees, full humidity. It's like 35 on the real field, so I'm just cooking alive here. But let's get the hell out of here. Out of the sweat box. At least there's a breeze here, I can actually cool off slightly. Nectar all the good shit up there. Finally, TMRT. It's lovely and air conditioned down here. Oh my god.
The train approaching platform B will end its service at Dhoby Ghaut.
I love convenience stores in Asia. They're open all night, most of them are, so you can just pop in at 5:45 in the morning, get yourself a can of coffee for your front sunrise shoot and head on. So there's the Marina Bay. I need to go, I think, across this road. It is a constant battle against the humidity here, but the sun is just starting to come up now. You can start to see get a little bit of light in the sky. Really adding to the pictures here, it's actually quite cool. Nice wide angle. Just setting up here, and the Blad has fog on the lens, so I need to wait for that to clear out. I'm loading up some Portra 160. Hopefully get some half decent shots on it. good lights ending. The photography session is pretty much over. And here come the tourists. With the sunrise photos in the bag, or in my case on the film, it was time to go and find some desperately needed coffee because I was dying at this point. But with coffee acquired and a quick hotel pit stop to pick up my 300ml PF, it was time to head out to the Mandai Wildlife Reserve. Now the Wildlife Reserve is actually a collection of 5 gigantic and apparently very good zoos, arguably some of the best in the world, but I only wanted to go to the bird paradise because, funnily enough, they have birds of paradise. And I wanted to go and see them in real life and not just on a documentary. Now, visiting zoos can make me kind of feel questionable ethically, but honestly, this particular one was extremely good. I would say it's probably the best I've ever been to by far. And once you get into the gigantic aviary cages with all of the birds flying around you while you're walking along these kind of footpaths through them, it was definitely a very cool experience and extremely well done. Definitely one of the best zoological experiences I've had. After finding the backskippers and learning what are birds, it was time to head back into the city and pass the F out in my hotel because I was absolutely shook at this point. For today I decided to get the metro and then a bus way out to the outskirts of Singapore to go on a little tiny bumboat to an island called Pulau Ubin. Or at least I think that's how you say it. Once I had rented a bicycle, I headed off into the sweatbox. I'm not operating a Pentax 17 while walking at all. Not even walking, I'm cycling. Gotcha. He's going with me coke. He just walked. Prick. Smart monkey. He just walked out and nicked it out of the holder because I wasn't watching it. What do you want? After being outsmarted by that monkey, and let's be honest, it's not the first time, I headed out to the wetlands for a nice walk along the sea in the blistering heat, and then through the mangrove forest in the blistering heat.
Oh, the one word. Oh, okay. To tell you, I will go see.
Temperature be up here. Mark on the map, let's have a look. Whoa! That's a big lizard on the pass. Right. Pentax 17 just ran out with this weird little temple place. It is very hot. So, rolled a 50D, shot in over 4 days in Singapore. I don't know how good these are, the camera settings. I kept bumping them to the dials on top of the camera by accident, so we'll see. Okay, I gotta cycle back to the mainland. Well, not the mainland, back to the jetty by 2. I'll easily make that. Get on the ferry, hopefully get back to the hotel by about 4, reload, get to the airport, do the airport shot. Busy day. No problems.
Done?
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a smaller island than I think.
Small island, correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
Too hot, huh?
very hot, but yeah. No,
Thank
great.
you.
Actually,
The gear?
no, the handlebars and wheel
Oh,
are not
straight.
not straight.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
for the next person. Thank you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've just been incinerated by the heat, but it's time to go. Beautiful island though. Oh yeah, of course. Heading to the airport to do a photo of Ubin. So this is it, bang on the money. Forest should below the waterfall nicely. God damn, that's good. But I have to get to the gardens by the bay in an hour and 45 minutes. About 20 minutes, so a little more than then shift station. That should do the job. Oh, sorry.
Garden Rhapsody. Watch the super trees come to life as we unveil a dazzling showcase of lights and musical treats. Tonight we present Opera in the Gardens. So pick a spot, grab your cameras, and enjoy the show.
Il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia.
Garden Rhapsody is brought to you by Gardens by the Bay, and we hope that you have enjoyed the show.
Now, I thought going to Gardens by the Bay for the light show would actually be like really tacky and kind of cheap feeling, a bit like Vegas. But it turns out it was really well done, and I enjoyed the light show and seeing the super trees at night quite a lot. I think it looked super cool. And it meant I was going to have to visit there the next morning before getting on my flight to Hong Kong. When I was heading back from the gardens, I came across this incredibly liminal space subway station. So I had to photograph it. With a quick morning stop to the Gardens by the Bay finished, and up the Super Tree to get a little look at the view because it was closed when I was finished last night, it was time to head to the airport and catch my flight to Hong Kong. But only after I got my small rig toolkit confiscated because I put it in my carry-on and not my checked luggage, and you're not allowed to bring tools through an airport. So did I enjoy my time in Singapore? Yes, I did. It was a really cool place to visit, and unfortunately I was only there for 4 days, so I missed out on a lot of stuff. And also the fact I was jet lagged down my brain didn't help me at all with that. But that's a me problem, not a Singapore problem. But that means I'll have to book another trip to Singapore to see even more next time. But with the Singapore phase of my trip over, it was time to head to Hong Kong in the next video. Incredibly handy magnetic mount.